Today we're back in America here in Japan, and when I say that, I literally mean technically this land that I'm on right now is USA, like land, and America. We're at Yokota Air Base, and this R33 is my new car. In all seriousness, it's actually a car that a friend of mine that's here on base that's going back to the States, he bought this just for the drivetrain for the RB25 and the gearbox for his Laurel. He's moving back, so this is a parts car now, and he said I can take anything I want off it as long as I scrap it for him, and that I will. So for the rest of this afternoon and tonight, I'm going to be taking as many parts off this as I can. We're going to cram it into Phil's car, put it in his storage unit, and then tomorrow I'll be here all day taking the rest of the parts out, cradles, everything that you could think of that I could break on my drift car. And then it's going to get scrapped and picked up by Alno-san. If you remember Alno-san, last time we saw him, he rolled his Infiniti at Nikko Circuit. He's now got an S14. Anyways, he's in the business of scrapping cars and things like that, so perfect for him to pick up this shell. I think what I'm more excited about is just all the spare parts that I get off this, and the best thing is it's for free. All I have to do is pay for the car to be scrapped, which is awesome. So thank you so much, Anthony. If you're watching this, I really appreciate it. And I'm sure everyone else appreciates it too, because that means if I break my car, we'll get it fixed in no time with the spare parts. Anyways, enough talking. Let's jump straight into wrecking this car. So quickly, just want to show you the car and what we're dealing with. This is a Series 2 R33, and this is another one of those really rare chassis that has the GTR like Altezza diff system. As you can see in there, it's got the hydraulic fluid. You can't really see too well, but it does have that GTR diff in there that my car used to have. So that's going to be really good to pull all of that out and have a spare as well. It was involved in an accident, hence the airbags out. The front's kind of all stuffed up. When I first saw this, I was like, oh man, I'll totally use this and reshell my car. But then I realized like how bad of an accident it had previously been in. As you can see, all the damage there and stuff, and the lights are all smashed. So it's just not worth it, and the hood's all damaged. So we're gonna take the fenders, we're gonna take the doors, we're gonna take the center console, the handbrake stuff, we're gonna take the cluster, we're gonna take like a whole bunch of these interior pieces that I want, the speakers, we're gonna take the wheels, the brakes, we're gonna take the boot lid, we're gonna take just everything you can imagine. I'm even gonna take this stuff out because like mine and my car was a bit worse for wear, so it'd be good to like replace it all with this stuff. I'm gonna take the strut braces out. I'm taking anything and everything off this car that I could use for a spare just in the future. So that's what we're doing. Let's get to it. Okay, so it's already getting dark, and that's because I got here so late at like 4:30. And it's winter here, so it's 5 p.m. right now, and it just gets dark crazy quick. Already got the speakers out and everything on this side of the door. Already got the cluster out and all like the surrounding plastic pieces here and stuff. One cool thing that this car has that mine doesn't is this super rare Nissan knee pad thing that goes up here that protects your knee when you're racing and stuff. Like your knee always bashes against that and hurts like hell. And as you can see, Nissan OEM imprint there on the back. These are super cool, and I really wanted it, and I thought that this was all like one piece and I'd have to take the dash out, but it looks like this is a separate piece here, so I'm going to try removing that, take that with me because that's super cool. The best thing about these speakers is they're all Pioneer ones, and they're like 6-inch with the tweeter built in the middle, and my current car, the 33.4, doesn't have good speakers in it, so this is kind of like a bonus. Get to upgrade the speakers, put some Dance Gavin Dance on full ball. Should be good. And then I'm just going to keep working through the interior. If there's anything else in here, I'm not sure if anything else is worth grabbing in here. And we'll go from there. But yeah, oh mate, Philly's working on the back there, as you would have seen in the time lapse. It's getting a bit too dark now to time lapse, so I'll just pick up the camera as we go through and film. Okay, time for a quick update. Got the speaker and everything off that side of the door that I needed. I got that side plastic panel off for the knee pad. I'm gonna have to take the rear seats out so I can get to this top like board piece there to pull the speakers out. We got the rear bumper off. We got the strut brace out. Phil's gotten like the lid and everything off. Now what we're working on is the fenders. We're gonna get those off. See if there's anything in the engine bay that I want, but I don't think there is. There's not that much here really. And then from there, I think that's pretty much, yeah, we're just gonna have to disconnect it down there. Yeah, man, like this thing had a really bad crash before and they just tried to like dodgy it up and fix it. Yeah. It's pretty interesting, hey? So yeah, we're pretty close to being done for the night, and then we got to push this to like another location so it's not in this car park. And yeah, so I'm going to work on getting these speakers out now and getting the rear seats out and everything so we can get to that. Phil's going to keep working on the fenders, and then from there I think we'll be done for the night and we'll be ready to work on it tomorrow, and we'll probably go get some dinner and get some American food on base, which would be pretty sick. But for now, need to finish all this up. I might get this trim piece off too. This is actually a pretty sought after piece of trim here because this goes missing a lot. Oh no, it's cracked. Oh no. That's normal. It's meant to fold up like that. Sweet. So yeah, I'll try and get this piece of trim off because that's something that I think we can do. And then I'm kind of contemplating, depending on time tomorrow, I'm going to try and pull this entire Altezza system out like I did with my car, because I've got a friend in Australia, another friend that would actually really like this to put in his 33. So if I've got time tomorrow, I'll pull that whole thing out. That way he can put that in his 33 and get like that Altezza hydraulic. Like, it's really cool how it works because it has the computer and it detects when like there's slippage on one side and pumps hydraulic fluid into the diff and tells it to lock up. It's kind of interesting, but also weird. Okay, so a quick update. Hopefully you guys can see everything. Hopefully this isn't security that's about to go crazy at us. No, we're good. There are parts everywhere right now. 2 fenders are off here. Whoever resprayed this midnight purple did such a crappy job. They didn't paint under the side skirt on one side and the other side it was super bad. Anyways, so both fenders have been removed. Massive miscellaneous interior parts there, speakers, everything. I've got the 2 like stalks off, so you know, your indicators and wipers off the steering column, all the interior stuff, the boot stuff, everything's in this nice midnight purple too, by the way. One side skirt, which I'm probably, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to even take it. I have no use for one side skirt. Rear seats, rear speakers. We stripped out everything we could, pretty much. The car's looking pretty bare now. Tomorrow we're taking the doors, and the most exciting thing is that these side mirrors actually still work electronically, so they still go in and out. Mine don't, so that's cool. And like this car, like I said, it was involved in a wreck, and see how this is red? That means like it's had a really excessive impact, so that's why like all the airbags went off in it. And the more and more we looked over this car when the fenders were getting taken off, it was super obvious that whoever repaired this did the dodgiest of work in here. Like it is gnarly, man. Some of the dodgy stuff they did. Anyways, so yeah, tomorrow taking wheels, brakes, both subframes front and rear. But right now we're going to pack up all this. We're kind of done for today, and then we're going to put all this in Phil's car and push the car over to the other location where it needs to be. Pack everything up, and then we'll go get dinner and continue the vlog from there. Okay, so a little update. I'm currently in probably the slowest Skyline I've ever been in before, as you can see. That's my engine back there, Phil. He's pushing pretty hard. So we got to move this to an entirely different like place, because where it previously was parked was actually, they were getting lots of complaints and people were getting in trouble. So we want to make sure no one gets in trouble. So we're moving the car to a location where someone recommended that we move it to. And then we'll finish parting out tomorrow, and it'll get picked up by the scrapper tomorrow, and we'll be good. Anyways, I'm gonna help Phil push and get out because I'm not a lazy butthole. Okay, so here's the car's new resting place on the side of this lot here. There's a really nice like 32 there, Skyline. It's kind of funny because there's a bunch of car parts here as well, like a broken headlamp here, no idea, and then a bent tow rod. Like, looks like people seem to work on their cars here and just leave junk here, which isn't the nicest thing. But anyways, yeah, so this is where the car's gonna be. I'm gonna finish parting it out tomorrow here. We'll put it up on jack stands, and I'll be pulling out the entire subframes and everything. Gonna take all the doors off. It's gonna be a fun day tomorrow. And then the scrapper will come and pick it all up, and that'll be it. Okay, so we unloaded everything from Phil's car into my car. I got the rear bar there, the 2 back seats and everything there. A little bit of stuff on the floor in the passenger seat. But then because I have everything stripped out of the boot, we were able to fit so much. Like an entire door card fits in there. A whole bunch of all the rest of the parts are in there as well. So I'll unload that once I get home in the morning. And then I'll be back out here again tomorrow to pretty much finish the rest of it off. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing for dinner yet. I need to check if May's making dinner, because if she's making dinner, I'm going home for dinner. But if she's not, then I'm going out for dinner. And I love me some American food. I'm just in Phil's house right now, and I found a box of parts that he's storing for his JZX100. It's gonna be pretty cool when he's finished with that. They're like everywhere, like timing kits, tensioner arms. It's gonna be cool when he finishes doing all the stuff on his car. So, true story. There's a Chili's here on base. How cool is that? So we're gonna go in and get a Chili's feed. Chili's was a success, definitely probably gonna gain a few kilos, and I got a bunch of to-go stuff for the missus when we get home, make May happy, give us some American food. Let Philly drink a few beers, and when I say a few, I mean like pretty much a whole pitcher to himself. So I'm driving us off base to his house, dropping off his car and him. So I'm gonna drive the Chaser. Hey, what happens if I do skids in your car all over base?
It's you driving.
Yeah, but no, but it's your plates, they're not gonna pull us over.
They will pull us over.
No, if I go faster than 180 on base, like the police can't catch us.
They have American police cars.
Oh no, so they're tuned like more than factory, right? It's the second time driving Phil's car, and if you guys remember from the Chaser review video that I did, remember how squeaky the clutch was? Well, look at this. No squeaky McSqueakington! Good job, Phil.
Thank you.
Listen to this, Bob. Let's see if you can hear it. I love it. Hang on. It's so obnoxious. So it's the next day now, and I'm back on the highway just cruising right now in traffic to get back to the base to finish parting out that car for scrapping today. I know I sound really croaky. I'm recovering from being really sick after Drift Matsuri. If you guys noticed, I had this like really annoying cough that just didn't go away. I didn't feel sick, but I still had this cough and I didn't know why it was there. And I thought maybe like it was asthma or allergies or something, I didn't know. Anyways, it turns out it was like the start of bronchitis kicking in, and just because like I was pushing myself so much, waking up early, going to bed, like, you know, non-stop work, making content, filming, all of that type of stuff, that the sickness kind of bronchitis never really settled in that much. And then once I did Drift Matsuri, overexerted myself, lack of sleep. Like I think most nights those 2 nights I only slept like 3-4 hours. Like it was bad. It finally all caught up with me. I got sick after Drift Matsuri, which is good because now my body's fully recovering. I got heaps of energy back. I'm on the recovery curve, and yeah, it's been really good. So like right now my cough has pretty much all disappeared, which is finally like so good. The only reason why I'm coughing now is like when the last of the bronchitis stuff, so I'm like coughing that up, which is kind of a little bit too much information, I know. Sorry, but yeah, just letting you know what's up. And I need a haircut really bad too, and a shave. I've been so lazy, just been filming and sick and blah. But anyways, I'm super pumped because all these parts are going to be awesome to obviously better this car, have spares for drifting, braking things. Means I can probably go to Matsuri with a boot full of parts in case I break something, which is good. But anyways, enough chatting. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. One thing I did want to say is after this week, I've actually resigned and left my TV production job. And I'm moving into another full-time job, which is going to be a lot better for me making content, filming. I get my weekends back. I can be more social, hang out with more friends. I get my public holidays back, and it's only like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and I'm in Shibuya as well, so it's like perfect. It's going to work out really, really well. Anyways, yeah, thanks heaps for watching, guys. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm super excited for all the new content coming in 2019. It's just around the corner of the new year. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Hit up on my social media in the description, and I'll see you then. Let's try doing one of these palm things. Catch you later, guys. Ja mata ne.